My next show.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, how you doing, sir?
I appreciate you, brother. Good.
I've just come from seeing the movie Central Intelligence. I took my daughter with me. We laughed from a very heavy place.
Oh,
There are a few penis jokes in there that I might have to explain to her a little bit later.
Yes,
But,
yes. As I do to my daughter too, as well. Yes.
but you look like you had a lot of fun making this movie.
We had a blast, man. We had a blast. The script was great. I wanted to make the movie. I think working with Kevin, the reputations precede us, right? So in Hollywood, he's got a great reputation. And I can't say enough good things about the brother. It's great.
What was it like on set? Because we see the bloopers at the end, and there was a lot of laughter going on.
Dude.
Is it hard to keep a straight face around Kevin Hart?
Constantly, but we crack each other up all the time. That's the thing. I mean, that is a very real thing where, you make movies sometimes and you hope it's not this way, but sometimes it just is. You make movies and then when you're in the scene with somebody and the moment it's done, you're like, I'm out. You go to your trailer, they go to their trailer. But with Kevin, the moment, look, I have never laughed harder in these scenes and completely break the scenes up, by the way, than it is with Kevin.
We have just read recently that you have not ruled out running for the presidency of the United States of America. I can't think of anybody I'd love to see in the White House more.
I appreciate that.
To electrify a country. I mean, is this something that you just said off the cuff, or is this something that you could possibly consider doing one?
I consider it because it's been asked. And what happened, and it was just a very organic thing. Like politics, I'm not deeply into politics, but I care deeply about our country. And there's been this growing approval and support about, The Rock, you should run, from fans and from pundits even. So I wouldn't rule it out. No? That's what I would say.
Would you put Kevin in your cabinet?
I would not. I would not, because I'm extremely greedy. I do not want Kevin in my cabinet.
We also see that you've been hooking up with Anthony Joshua from the UK, man. What is it about Anthony Joshua? Because we saw you a really nice post about him being a champion and seeing it in the eye. What is it about him that you see the greatness?
The eyes don't lie, man. And I think in Anthony, you got a guy who's extremely talented. I think a very, very rare combination of speed and power and height too. And when you get around that brother, for those who haven't seen him in person, he's very deceiving when you see him on TV. You get around him, you realize how big he is. 6'6", 6'7", he's a big dude. And also too, here's the thing that I like about Anthony is that he's all about the work. He just makes it about the work. He says, look, if I win a fight, the next day I'm in the gym. If I were to lose a fight, the next day I'm in the gym. And I like that, man, because I'm a blue-collar guy, and I like it being about the work. Look, there's a time to showboat, and there's a time to promote fights, right, with your mouth, and that's important, and I get that. But with Anthony, he does what he has to do to promote a fight, but I think he makes it about the work, and I like that.
And Central Intelligence, I think you and Kevin, amazing pair on the screen. Is this something that we're likely to see again? I mean, there's been some great comedy.
I would love to. We wanted to create a movie where people were excited to see us, and a duo that people would be excited to see us in another movie or a different kind of movie. So yes, we're going to team up again for a movie called Jumanji. We're going to start shooting it this September or October, which we're excited about that. And if people come out and they see Central Intelligence and they want to see it again for a sequel, then it really depends on them.
I've been asked to wrap up quickly, but I've got to get one more wrestling question in. What is it that keeps driving you to come back to WWE every year? You're a massive movie star. We know you don't need the money. What is it? I was just in Dallas at Mania.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, and you were electrified. What is it that draws you back every year to come and just perform for the fans?
The answer is easy. It's the people.
Right.
It's the people. Like you said, look, I'm really lucky. I don't have to do it for a pretty penny.
Right.
I'm doing okay. It's not about the money. It's not about anything. It's really just the fans, because I don't get that anywhere else. Right. There's nothing else on this earth that I could do. There's not a movie I could do. It could be a $300-400 million movie right now. It doesn't matter in terms of the budget. It doesn't matter. There's no connection I get that's greater than with the people. That's why I always go back.
Thank you very much, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Appreciate it. Pleasure.